3 players you need to sell high on right now in fantasy football. Number 1 is easily Zay Flowers. I don't see a world where Zay Flowers does better than he did last year, as Lamar Jackson had by far the best passing career that he's ever had, and is honestly one of the best statistical passing years ever. Zay Flowers still only managed to put up 12.3 fantasy points per game last year. And yeah, this is one of his best games. He still only scored like 22 fantasy points. I would never feel comfortable with Zay Flowers as a wide receiver 1 or 2. I would barely feel comfortable with him in my flex spot. Players I'd trade Zay Flowers for, easily Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley, Courtland Sutton. Some idiots might even trade you T. Higgins or Tyreek Hill. Next is Emeka Egbuka. Now stay with me. Egbuka only had 6 targets, which is not a lot at all. And when Godwin comes back, Egbuka's got to be a borderline flex play. So if you can get a solidified wide receiver 2 for the rest of the season, like Garrett Wilson, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, I would definitely do that. Obviously, I'm not just telling you to sell Emeka Egbuka. I'm telling you to sell high. Number 3 is Javonte Williams. This dude had 2 rushing touchdowns and still barely managed to get 20 points. The Eagles were missing their best player on defense, who was the defensive lineman. The Eagles defense also lost 7 starters last year, so their defense is torn apart. And Javonte still only averaged 3.6 yards a carry. If you can trade him for a starter like DeAndre Swift or Breece Hall, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Or even someone like RJ Harvey, who I think is going to help you later in the year.